Well, hey neighbors, welcome to the Shed Shop. In this edition of How To, subsection Let's Learn Together edition. Neighbors, I have on my rolly cart bench in Shed Shop 2.0. Sorry I did you dirty and didn't give you a Shed Shop update last week, and you just got last week's update this week. And then I did you dirty and didn't give you an update this week. It's Saturday evening, October 21, I believe. I'll have this Husqvarna 142 over here that I'm going to tear down. Oh boy, the pain's starting to kick in, and I'm trying to force myself to do one more saw tear down tonight because I'm too tired to do anything else that requires focus. So I'm going to give you a real quick update on the saw projects that have been active over the past few weeks, and some of them months, and one of them a year. Two of them a year, sorry. So let's start with neighbor Adams. 266 SE. We did buy 2 used intake manifolds because his got cracked somewhere in the process of shipping the saw to him, or him shipping it back to me under warranty, because I did him dirty on his recoil spring, and so I had to have it shipped back to me so I could replace that. And in the process, I paid for my doing him dirty, even though he says I didn't do him dirty, because now his saw's been here forever, because it got possessed by a micro crack in the intake manifold. You can go to the how to playlist and search for the most common air leaks on the 266 chainsaw, Husqvarna 266 chainsaw, and you'll see what I'm talking about on that. I got my highway replacement top ends in for the defective 391 and 390 top ends. Thank you, Jesse at bluesaws.com. However, the problem is Highway has sent me all the way from Taiwan one MS391 replacement top end, and then not an MS390 replacement top end, but a 54 millimeter cylinder kit that I don't know what saw it's for, because there's no identifiers. Normally their boxes have a sticker on them saying what model they are, etc, etc. These did not, and it's probably because they were replacements for me. Because Highway does honor their warranties. It's the first time I've ever had to do a warranty on a Highway product besides a piston that I bought from HL Supply on eBay. I know a lot of you guys love them, but they're filthy, vile, dirty, and disgusting, and doing something that's super, super shady about their business with Highway. Highway's website says to contact HL Supply, and HL Supply says they don't know why their information's on Highway's website. And I had a piston, I forget what happened. Yeah, one of the rings snapped inside the saw the first time I started it, and it actually destroyed my top end. It was just a piston, and I asked them nothing more than to replace my piston or refund my $30 or whatever I spent on that piston. And HL Supply told me that I needed to contact Highway, but the only way to contact Highway on their website is to contact HL Supply, and they pretend they don't know nothing about that. So sorry about that side note, neighbors. So unfortunately, Derek's 390 is that has the iron horse pipe on it, is going to sit here blown up a little while longer. And I'm waiting to hear back from Highway in Taiwan to see if they're going to give me a shipping label to send this one back and send me the right one they were supposed to send me to replace that defective 390 top end I got. It's good they honor their warranties, though. I really am happy about that. And I probably would have had to wait months if Jesse wasn't willing to give me the contact information for taking care of that replacement. I simply told them who I got them from. They verified everything. I sent them pictures because I knew they was going to ask for them anyways. And they said, yep, we'll send replacements right away. And thank you for talking about us on your YouTube channel. I said, absolutely, neighbors. You know, I'll support a product if I like it, even though I don't get paid. But hey, if I don't like it, I'm going to say I don't like it. I'm just that way, neighbors. Transparency. So then we have neighbor Andy's 288. You guys have seen that a long time ago on the channel. And I have 5 decom valves from Pharmatech, which Hutzel is who's communicating with me. I don't know why. Again, some weird stuff goes on behind the scenes in the parts industry, I notice. But that being said, 5 aftermarkets, and then I ordered 1 OEM on eBay, but it says, you guys tell me, because I honestly don't know. On the blue part of the decom valve, it's supposed to be an OEM Husqvarna. It says Kumatu. 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 That sounds like a non-OEM product to me, but the eBay seller is alleging that all their Husqvarna products are OEM and that they're a dealer, I guess. They must be a dealer if that's the case. That one is also, all of them are leaking out of the weeping port, the little hole in the decom valve that's on the outside of the saw, okay? And I don't know why. So Andy really wants a decom valve in that saw, and so it has the access to put a decom valve in, and he had been told in the past he couldn't. I don't see any reason that it should be leaking on the saw. However, that saw, when we went to cut with it, was not running right, and so I immediately went to vacuum pressure test it. Now that we're getting toward wood season, Andy needs to have his big saw up and running with the 391 that I built him as well. And so trying to figure out what to do on that one. You guys go in the comments and give me some advice. Maybe we'll do a short video tomorrow or Monday for you guys, showing you what I'm talking about. And I know those decom valves are leak nightmares, air leak nightmares, but when the decom valve is decompressed, I suppose, the air should not pass through that and be able to escape that weeping port, because then your saw has an air leak while it's running, and one would think the higher compression might cause that valve to close harder, but I don't know. And that's not a replaceable saw. That's a very sentimental saw, and a top end on that thing OEM is yeah, neighbors. Let me go get my firstborn and my favorite pet as well to pay you, neighbor. Okay, so then we have I have the 029 Super that I still have not had a chance to diagnose why it's not idling. I have the 064. I have officially listed it, but it did stall once the other day when I was cutting with it again, and so I just want to make sure I get that kink out if it is going to be a kink, and it has to sell local if I haven't worked that out, because I can't have it come back across the country. Let's see, neighbors. And then I've got a bunch of saws torn down. I got 3 044s. That's right, neighbors. 3. 2 of them are partials. One of them has a good top end but needs a piston. The other one, I'm not certain yet. I've got to clean the top end. And then, let's see. Then we've got Jason's 880 here. You guys saw the catastrophe struck on that. We did rebuild the carburetor. We vacuum pressure tested it to verify once more that it didn't have any air leaks. And the saw seems to be running better again, but we're not able to lean out our high jet, and so we're concerned about that. So he's going to be here tomorrow, and we're going to bar it up with that 42-inch bar over there, and we're going to test out his 880, see what's going on with that. I'm also just tore down a 193T that I'm going to build for him. And then we have his MS660 for his father. We're awaiting the bearings on that. Jimbus Maximus purchased the 038 from the I have 064 fever neighbors lot. And we're waiting on bearings for his as well. I decided very last minute that I was not comfortable with those bearings. He's waited for an 038 for a very long time, apparently. And so he is definitely willing to wait a lot longer even to ensure it's to par for the Chainsaw Redeemer to put his official "this saw is redeemed" stamp on it. And hopefully I haven't done you dirty and you end up having to send your saw back, because that's costly for me. Shipping is not cheap, neighbors, and if it's my fault that something goes wrong with a saw I warranty, I'll pay the shipping both ways. Thank you, Adam Hayes, for carrying the burden with me and paying to ship your saw back to me, because you say you're a Christian and you believe in Jesus Christ, and we carry each other's burdens together. Love you, neighbor. Appreciate that, neighbor. And then, neighbors, let's see. I don't have the whiteboard, so I'm trying to envision it. Vaughn, I haven't received your saw yet, neighbor. I need to check our text message and see if you sent me a tracking number. I think you're the only subscriber that has saws on the way, so that's pretty easy to remember right now. I will be accepting other work for those of you that have emailed and asked if I'm accepting work from subscribers again. Right now, I'm not neighbors, but we're very close. Give me another week or two. But if you have something you want to send, I want to know what model it is, what knowledge you have of what might be wrong with it, what level of redemption you want, and if there's a story with the saw, if there's a history with the saw, give me as much detail in your email as you possibly can about your saw, about your situation, and why you want to send it here. SmallEngineRedemption@gmail.com. And that is, let's see. Oh, Dennis has got, so we got Dennis's 391. He purchased my 391, traded in his Roach 311 that he got done dirty by the pawn shop, paid for the saw, and it blew up, and they said they gave him a 30-day warranty, and they wouldn't honor or answer his calls or anything right after he bought the saw. It blew up within the first 7 days. So, thank you, Highway, for the replacement. Trying to envision my whiteboard, neighbors. I think this intro is way too long. I think that's pretty much it. I spoke to Rob Weaver today, and he asked me some questions about the status of the current building over here. And so, as you guys can see, not a whole heck of a ton has changed since the last time I brought you through here. I have all the walls insulated almost all the way. We still got a mess of storage back there. I've got all my windows in that I'm putting in for now, because even though I was supposed to have 2 more, unfortunately, bills are behind because my health is not good, and I haven't been able to work enough, and YouTube is not making money even though we're monetized. So, and I just don't want to keep asking you guys to sign up for memberships because it drives me nuts. But I got that last little bit of insulation left, neighbors, and then we will start insulating the ceiling up here the same way as I showed you if you've seen those videos. We did the Reflectix with a 3/4 air gap, and then I put R15. We're going to do the same thing in the ceiling. Do our Reflectix as the radiant barrier with a 3/4 air gap behind it, and then we are going to put R30 bat insulation in the ceiling. Okay, and then after that, we're going to try and start figuring out how to get money for the rest of the electrical, because my Lowe's card is maxed out, and so is my Home Depot card, and so is my Capital One card, and so is my Discover card. That's pretty much all the ones that are maxed out, and the other ones are damn close. So, that being said, let's get to work, neighbors, and learn together, because I have never, ever worked on a 142. Never torn down a 142. In fact, I didn't even know there was a model called a 142. It looks like it's probably about like a 38 or 40 cc saw. Yeah, it would be a 40 or 42 cc. Let's see if it tells us. It should. It appears all the stickers are still here. 3/8 pitch, 18 inch, 7-tooth sprocket nose. Do we have engine specifications? We should. Okay, we'll look as we clean here. I would think they'd be on here. I don't see it though, neighbor. Shit. Warnings, 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 warnings. Okay, it's going to drive me nuts now because I would think... Oh, there it is. Yeah, 40 cc, model 142. Emissions, durability period, 50 hours. California sticker. Alright, so I need to make sure I have... Boy, even with all these lights, I can't see a damn thing. Is these T25s? It looks like they are. I've got to go get the right screwdrivers, you guys. I'll pause you. Here we are, neighbors. Here's what we need. Would you guys like a little bit of a closer view? Okay. Here we are. Oh, shit. The cord's in your way. Sorry, neighbors. Did you dirty damn now? I'm tripping over everything. Okay, there we are. Alright. So, these appear to be T25s. I couldn't find my T25, and I was going to say, go figure. I don't want to hand turn. I just wanted to quickly tear down a saw. And I really should be getting my bar and chain off first. But, I kind of want to see under the hood, too. I did myself dirty, didn't get a box. Oh, come on. Damn. So silly. I'm caught by one thread. Okay. Gotta get a box, neighbors. Here's one. It's a small one, but it's a small saw. We might be able to cram most of it in there. We'll try. I almost don't want to tear this down all the way because I kind of want to make it a low budget saw. I've been having a lot of people lately ask me what I've got in the $150 range, and I refurbish saws. You guys have to understand, my saws are going to be like anywhere from like 75 to 85%. No, I'd say like 65 to 85% of retail value. And then that's not even factoring in when you buy a $1,000 saw in this state, you're going to pay $100 in taxes right off the rip. And then there's other fees and stuff you got to pay. And so it's like an MS362 is going to cost you about $1,230 out the door in Lewisburg, Tennessee. Okay, and that's for a CM model, and I'm selling mine for $700 for the 20-inch. And only $7 1/4 for a 25-inch. And if you want a 25-inch saw, you're probably going to spend $13 1/4, not $12 at the dealer. Okay, so there's our bar and chain out the way. Out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Sorry, neighbors. I'm tired as hell. And I've been up basically for 2 days. And what happens is when I suffer in pain like this, and I'm this far behind on my bills, and a lot of days I can't work because I hurt so bad, when I am able to move because my body says yes, I force my mind to say yes if it doesn't want to say yes, because my body, unfortunately, is usually in charge, not my mind. They say mind over matter, but you guys don't know the pain I live in and what I have to try to cope with and endure. This isn't all that dirty. It's not all that dirty, neighbors. Let me put this cigarette out. I'm trying to, I need to quit smoking again. I just started again after I quit for a year this time. But, being in bed so much, hurting, seeing my bills fall behind, not being able to do my passion, and then having my bad luck make me not want to do my passion because it's not a passion, it's a job. Because the government said even though half my body doesn't work and my brain is fucked up, that I'm not disabled anymore after a 90-second doctor's visit with a doctor that I have never met before in my life. Yeah, so that's how that went. I've been on disability for a very long time. It's been a long time since my back. They discovered how bad my back was, and I was on disability. And then I went off of disability for a while and was employed. And then I went back on disability because I could not stay employed at the time because of various health reasons. And so I was deemed permanently disabled, and my disabilities include degenerative diseases, things that do not get better but progressively get worse. And it is baffling everybody that knows me how the hell they're saying I'm not disabled anymore. Okay, I need to put that cap on that thing. I think these are 8 mils on our muffler. Yep. Let's see what our motor looks like on this thing. I did pull the rope just a couple times. Not hard. Just to feel compression. And it did feel like it had strong compression. Let's see. Well, no. It might be streaking. But it also looks like we have potentially just a tiny bit of top scoring. But I see machine lines still. And I even see cross hatches in this cylinder. And so it might need a piston, but I mean, I think I got this. Yeah, I got this included. No, I think this came with a saw line. I don't remember. It was just kind of something I was like, I wasn't really interested in it, but it was included. So, it was an all or nothing lot is what it was. Yeah, the guy said you had to buy all the saws or none of the saws. And so I said, fine. And I bought all the saws. Just looking for my 3/8 attachment here. And it might be in the other building. Nope, there it is. I have been tearing down saws over here and just trying to tie up little loose ends like the 266, and I've got that 338 for carry. But he doesn't communicate, and so I kind of get mad at him. Okay, this does not have a washer on it. And so what I'm going to do is, damn, I don't have any Q-tips over here. Let's see, I don't have a small hammer. That is way too big unless I can get it at an angle. I will try it one time. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta raise my nut a little bit more so I don't hit my crankshaft and mess it up. Okay. Oh, no, I fucking hit my paw. And I hit it again. I hit my paw twice. And then I finally hit it. I thought it broke loose. Let me try to pry it here. Okay. Might be able to. I really should just go get the proper tool. I'm just so tired of walking between buildings, to be honest, guys. Yeah, it doesn't want to come off. Damn it. I messed that paw up. I better fix that before I forget. I'm weak, you guys. Sorry. My body is weak. Yeah, I'm surprised that flywheel's kind of on there. I'm going to see if I can use, it might be a slightly different thread pitch, but I just need it to be able to hold the socket and thread on a little bit. I don't love it, but I'm going to try it real quick. Because I am tired of walking back and forth. I must walk 5 or 6 miles a day and it kills my back. Damn, that thing was on there. Wow. For a little flywheel, it was. That sucker was on there. Okay, I want to get that washer out of there. Okay. Put those to my magnet here. Put that in our box. Next we can go ahead and pull our coil. It looks like we're still running T25 screws on this saw. I see this little air mover, but I don't see. Okay, it's not. It's just like part of that grommet. I don't know. It looks ripped. So 2 T25 for our coil here. And I don't know the saw's hardware, damn it. So I should really be I really should be bagging it, marking it or something. Okay, so gotta get the rest of my coil out, but I'm just gonna unplug it. I have bags here, just a few. Yeah, I didn't even think about that because I'm tired. I'm very tired, and I'm thinking about my bills and am I going to be able to afford my meteor order that I put in? I put it in just hoping that on a hope and a prayer and some faith, I guess you can call it, that it will work out, and I will sell an expensive saw like my 362 or my 064 or my 200T. In that I will be able to pay for the meteor order I put in, knowing that I can't pay for it yet. But it usually takes them a couple of weeks to get it packed, and then I pay, so I'm waiting for that. Okay, I'm going to show you a little trick here. You need 2 crescent wrenches. I have showed you guys this before, but I will show you again. Okay, to get these clutches off, if you don't have a specialty tool, you take you 1 wrench like this, and it's reverse threaded, so we will have to do our rope and our piston. I had rope here, damn it, where'd it go? Here we are. Okay, put you a piece of rope with a knot tied in it, and that serves as a piston stop. As you turn this, it is reverse threaded, so we'll turn it all the way, and then you just take your second wrench, okay, and you just use it to turn this wrench. Okay, I don't know if that clutch just came off that easy or it's got a massive combustion chamber. It has a massive combustion chamber. Yeah, it does. Holy shit, neighbors. I cannot believe all that rope did not work. Wow. Okay, let's try and move it forward a little bit. See if that helps. Try this again here. Nope. Wow, that is massive. I hate when combustion chambers are that damn big. And I'm trying to see, yeah, this is a clamshell, so I'm gonna have to get that clutch off in order to get this motor disassembled, I think. No, maybe not. You know what? We might not have to, you guys. Let's go ahead and work back here for now. I know I will eventually, but I just am tired and don't want to fight with that right now. I don't know why that big old knot is not enough to stop that piston. I really don't. Okay, so it looks like our air filter is held on by these 2 flatheads. There's actually a clip bracket down there. Nope, that's our throttle cable, or throttle lever. Always call them the wrong things. A lever and a cable are 2 different things. Okay, get this one here. It does look like, given all this oil, this probably has a leaky crankshaft seal. But hopefully the piston's good. And hopefully it doesn't even need rings or anything, because I'm just trying to start getting some low budget saws. I don't normally do that, but I want to be able to serve all my neighbors that need stuff. Okay, I don't want them to buy shit from people that are doing them dirty and selling them garbage. At least this will have been gone through and make sure the ring gap is sufficient that this saw's got plenty of line. Okay, so we can do that. And then you guys see what we need to do next, because I don't yet. We'll go ahead and take this chain catch that hooks up to a AV mount, it looks like, out. Okay. Damn, where's all my bags? There they are. I had them on the other side. You guys were trying to hide them on me. I see you guys are trying to do me dirty, neighbors. How could you? How could you, neighbors? Alright. Got that. These were our wrap handle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, damn. I do not recollect anymore. Oh, no. So we got our recoil and our wrap. I don't remember which is which. So I'm just going to put them in a bag and write recoil and wrap. Damn, my permanent marker is not over here either. My neighbors that live with me are doing me dirty. Not putting my chit back where it belongs. Oh, there it is. I lied. I did them dirty. I did my neighbors I live with dirty. Sorry, neighbors. Dion and Unk do excuse. Recoil plus wrap. 142. Just in case it gets lost. Because I do not know this saw. We can get our muffler out of the way, our muffler gasket. Okay, we can, well, I don't know what that was. Shit, that's an AV mount. We can bag up these little nuts and stuff so we don't lose them. Something went out of my box. We'll find it later, though. My bag isn't closing, neighbors. Doing me dirty. Okay. Next, we'll see. Let's see. That looks like it will come out. That all comes off. Okay. How does our throttle come out? Just like so. It appears we have a screw here holding on our handle as well. Our rear tank here. And I did just throw that other. No, I didn't. Okay. Come out of there. Come on. There you are. Thank you. Okay, there's that. And then we have, wow, that fuel line is kind of, that fuel line is tiny. I wonder if it's shriveled up. It does appear that it has. Oh no, I don't know. That's small fuel line, neighbors. Wow. Okay, so there's our tank full of what's likely rancid gas. And then I saw, this is what I'm thinking. We can come down here. These are 8 mils, it looks like. And so we'll come down here, take these 8 mils off, and then I think we can pull our cylinder off of our crankshaft while it sits in our clamshell motor. Okay. No washer there. It looks like it was, but it's not. Okay. Probably have to take some of this off. I was hoping it all came off together, and it still might. Oh, no. There they are. So we're not able to get to our engine pan bolts, so we do have to get that clutch off. That is gonna be a nightmare since my rope isn't working, neighbors. We're just gonna put a bunch of rope in here, make sure it doesn't come out our exhaust port. Get as much as we can in here, and hopefully it will be sufficient. Okay. Very large combustion chamber for a tiny little saw. It's kind of, I've had 170s like that too, though. They're not all like that, but some of the 170s have like a different style motor on them, and they've got a massively huge combustion chamber. Okay, are you gonna hold there or not? Don't do me dirty, saw. Okay, I'm trying to give you a new life, a new lease on life. I think it came. Please, yes, it did. Excellent. Whew. Damn, tight little clutch, asshole. Okay, there's that. Okay, this is one of the sprockets that the needle cage bearing is part of the sprocket. Get this off. Damn it, come here, washer. Okay, there's that. Let's see, we've got 2 Phillips head. Okay. Do I have a Phillips bit? I have this crappy one, which isn't going to hold in my drill very well. But it's what's in front of me, and it's only 2 screws, so we'll give it a whirl. Why they switch over to 2 little Phillips head screws, I don't know. Why not keep it uniform? Okay, so that appears to be for our oil pump here, which it looks like it should just pop right out. It appears it needs to come with this rubber feed tube, I think. Let's see here. Yep, it does. Okay. Come on, baby. There we are. There's that. That's an interesting concept of a pickup body. Okay. No, there we are. Running out of baggies, neighbors. Just wiping that old writing off. This is certainly not a brake handle. Okay. Whoops, damn, these bags don't want to close. Guess they're getting a little too old. I don't like throwing away these bags. I'm just putting more dirty parts in them. Alright, now that we've got that done, it doesn't appear this whole assembly will lift off. I was hoping it would, but I don't think it will. So, I don't know what size these are, but they look like they're like a 10 mil or something. Yep. Okay, that is a 1/4 inch. Get my 1/4 inch attachment there. I'm so tired, I can't wait to go to bed, and then I'm just gonna really hope I can move tomorrow still, because I desperately need to make money, neighbors, so I can pay my credit card bills, neighbors, and order inventory and parts, neighbors. Okay, there's that. It appears we can remove our grommet here. It appears, yes, we can. Now we've got two what appears to be like 5 or 6 mils. Are those an 8? They are not. Those are tiny, like 1/4 inch or 5/16 or something. Let's see if our 5/16 just attachment works. Nope. Wow, why do you do me dirty like this, Husqvarna? Seriously, that's filthy, vile, dirty, disgusting, neighbors. And then we got Phillips over here. These neighbors did us dirty on this saw. Did you guys see where the Phillips bit went? There it is. Damn. I might have to look up an RPL to this saw when I go to put it back together. I'll have to watch the video and then label my chit as I watch it later or something. Okay, there's that. Got those 2 screws out. One. Damn, I guess that one didn't come out all the way. There's that one. Now, I'm wondering, at some point, I would think this assembly would be able to lift right up. Oh, there's a T25 back there now. Wow, I don't like when they do saws like this, you guys. It's super ignorant, in my opinion. It is super ignorant to have this much different hardware on a chainsaw. And Husqvarna's famous for this. Steel does it, but it's almost always, on their newer stuff, it's almost always Torx. So you'll have T27s and T20s and the occasional T25, but not like this switching bits every freaking 2 screws or every screw. That's insane. Okay, I don't even appear I can get to the other one. I've got to go get a socket for this. I just didn't want to walk around all these obstacles. I'm tired as hell. And I just am trying to force myself to get as much done as possible before I finally crash out, just in case I can't get out of bed for 3 days, because it happens a lot more frequently than it used to that I can't move. Okay. Uh-oh, right. I'm sorry, I forgot what I was looking for there for a moment, neighbors. It is not. Damn. Wow, I don't know what size this is going to be. It's probably like some freaking specialty tool. My weak hands, I can't pop my sockets out. That's going to be way too big. Damn it. So, 1/4 inch is too small. 5/16, 9/32. Well, it's not perfect. It's going to be a metric, but that's going to have to work. That's going to have to work, neighbors. Okay, now I'm looking from the other side, and now I need to find that 8mm that has our, oh, there it is, that 1/4" attachment on it, not 8mm. There's this. Get this carburetor off. Really, really weird setup. Okay. And then that shield out of the way. That went with those 2 screws right there. In those. And then looks like we can pop our choke lever out here. There's that. One more T25 screw down here. Okay, there's that shroud. Where did that other one go? Did it come out? Okay, there's that. Well, hell. It just goes into there and into the chassis. So, until I find the one that matches it, we'll just put it back. I think it's right in there, but I'm not certain. And I just don't want to get distracted trying to look for it, so we will not. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is, it looks like these are T25s. Split our motor, and that will be it. And it's not too bad. If I knew this saw, I could have torn it down a lot faster, even though I'm tired. But I do not know this saw at all. That's about it, neighbors. Yeah, it's kind of nicked a little bit here. It feels like, I can't tell. I think it'll probably be okay with a little light sanding. I'll have to look up if they make a Meteor piston for this or not, or a highway one or not, because I won't use a China unless that's my only option. I don't like using Chinas. So, that being said, neighbors, you know, I hate these rubber gaskets they do around the bearings too. And they just slide just like the 240s. It's got that worm gear, so hopefully these are good and I can reuse them, because like I said, we are trying to do a low budget saw with this one. So when we have a neighbor that can only afford $150 for their saw, we can help them out with a low budget as is saw. Dion and I will clean this up to a level that makes sure it's a good clean surface to work with and assemble things with, but we won't be doing it like I do my chainsaws, or somebody that pays to have their chainsaw fully redeemed. So that's going to be it, neighbors. I'm just going to finish packaging this stuff up and tell you guys the stuff I hate to tell you, or ask you. This stuff I don't hate. I would appreciate the likes. I don't mind asking you guys to please like the video. Comment down below what you think. I can handle polite, positive criticism or disagreement. Just don't be rude, neighbors, because if you catch me in a bad day, I'm liable to be a real big asshole to you if you say something stupid and mouth off in a disrespectful way to me or other neighbors. We just want to love each other around here. We can both have differences of opinions and different way we do things. And we just have to, if we don't think we understand what the other person is saying, we just have to ask to clarify. Okay, so in the comments, please follow those instructions. And then go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel. And then hit the bell notification so you get all the upcoming content that I put out. And also, I would like to ask you if you would please consider a membership to help keep the channel alive, and to help me fix my moldy, dilapidated trailer, and to help me stay off of drugs. Honestly, that's why I'm doing the YouTube, but it's getting pricey to run this channel because the footage is a lot of extra work outside of just doing this without filming as well, and planning for filming and uploading and everything else. And so, neighbors, I would ask, I have memberships for only $3.99 a month. You can set them really high, but I want to set them really low because I'm low income. And I don't expect you neighbors to contribute all kinds of money to this channel. And then I'll have a second level membership of $7.99 a month. Thank you to our first 3 members, Jibbus Maximus, Adam Hayes, and Star Kits. I appreciate you guys, and I would hope that others would consider making it more than 3 members. We've been at 3 members since we became monetized almost 2 weeks ago, and it hasn't changed. And I want to stay encouraged. So if you guys can afford it and you are willing, only if you are willing and you feel it is the right way to spend your $3.99 or your $7.99, We would very much appreciate it. Me and Dion and my uncle and all of our animals would very much appreciate it if you would contribute to our lives and my sobriety. So, neighbors, if you're not new to the channel, would you please say it with me? Be kind to one another. Everyone is facing a battle. I love all 8 billion of you neighbors, even though I fucking suck at it. But we gotta keep persevering, right, neighbors? Until next time.